Alright, what's your name?
Miss Mackenzie.
Alright, and what are your views on the election? Is there lots of pressure?
Yes, actually there is a lot of pressure, obviously. This is the first time an African-American male, who I might have to say he's half African-American, other half white, so he kind of represents America as a whole, has made it this far, and people are pressured to, I feel like a lot of people are pressured to vote a certain way. It opened up, I think, the door to issues of race that have been closed for a while because people were afraid to talk about them. And if anything, this election has definitely opened up those doors.
Yeah, I see. May I ask who you're voting for?
Barack Obama.
Why is that?
I like his ideas on healthcare. I don't think that, actually it's kind of personal. I have a parent who suffered, she worked 32 years for General Motors, worked under a contract thinking that she was going to have at least health insurance when she retired. That company went bankrupt. My mother got sick right after she retired, and now she's in debt because of cancer. And nobody asks to get sick, and then when you do get sick, nobody wants to be close to bankruptcy because you are sick.
What do you think about third parties?
In some ways, I think third parties can be good because, as you see right now, our country is totally polarized. Either you're this or you're that. There is no middle ground, and sometimes a third party can offer a middle ground. And I'm sure there's plenty of Americans that wish that there was a way that they could just find somebody, because you're not totally liberal on certain subjects, you're not totally conservative on certain subjects, so sometimes a third party brings that moderation.
Right, would you ever vote for one?
Yeah, if they went with my ideals or what I thought was important to me, yes.
What do you think about the assassination of Barack Obama?
I think the assassination of Barack Obama is possible. I think it's unfortunate that in the course of history, two presidents that were assassinated, once again, it had to do with race. One freed the slaves, the other one signed on to some civil rights legislation. And it really says a lot about the progress that this country is making if he does not get assassinated. I also think that Barack Obama was smart enough to know that by doing this, he was risking his life. So that says a lot about him and his character and the person that he is and what he believes in. That he believed enough in his policies that he is risking his own life, including his family's life.
Okay. What other stereotypes do you think are ridiculous?
I think that it is ridiculous that because his name isn't traditionally an American name, it's not an African-American name. I'm wondering if his name was Tyrone Johnson, would people be able to call him a terrorist? Because Tyrone Johnson is your typical African-American name. So I'm thinking people use his name, Barack Obama, and they claimed him to be a terrorist, and I think that that's wrong. Or he was Arabic, or he was Muslim, and that is wrong too, because what you're basically saying is that it's okay to be discriminatory towards Arab Americans too. This is supposed to be the freedom of religion, land of the free. That bothers me a lot, to be honest with you, stereotypes.
Right. The death of John McCain being old, what do you think on that?
It's funny that he chose someone who is, well, to me, less experienced than Barack Obama when they were going to use experience as the leverage or as reason for why Barack Obama shouldn't become president. I don't think that Sarah Palin is knowledgeable enough in federal government. I think she's probably an excellent governor and she's got great executive experience. There's a big difference between state government and federal government. And she's kind of already shown already that she's not really clear even about her role as vice president, because the vice president does not run the Senate, doesn't run Congress at all. They just break ties.
All right, and last question. Which vice president do you think is best suited to be president?
I would say Joe Biden because he has federal experience as opposed to state experience. He understands the way the federal government functions. He's been in it for a long time, as we know. Not necessarily, I mean, and nowadays experience doesn't really mean as much as we see with the race on both sides. But I agree with Joe Biden and a lot of his ideals. I watched the vice presidential debates, and I was very proud of him. He personalized it, and his story is kind of similar to mine. I grew up middle class, factory worker, so kind of similar.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.